2,000 years ago, under the burning sun of the Middle East, a young man walked among fishermen, tax collectors, and the poor. His sandals stirred the dust of forgotten villages, yet his words stirred something far greater, the human soul. That man was Jesus of Nazareth. Some called him teacher, some called him prophet, some called him mad. But his followers called him something the world had never truly heard before, the Son of God. And from that moment, history was never the same. But pause for a second and ask yourself, what does that title really mean? Was it a literal truth, a divine fact written into the fabric of the universe? Or was it the poetry of human faith, a way of saying that in this one man, something beyond human was revealed? The question is as alive today as it was then. When you hear the phrase, Son of God, your mind immediately imagines power, glory, and otherworldly majesty. But when we look at the life of Jesus, we do not see palaces or armies. We see hunger, suffering, rejection, and a man who died on a cross like a criminal. Could divinity truly wear such a disguise? If God were to walk the earth, would he not choose a throne instead of a cross, a crown instead of thorns? Rational thought whispers that perhaps the meaning is deeper than literal biology. Perhaps Son of God is not a statement about where he came from, but about what he revealed. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine the scene. The Roman Empire stretches its iron grip over the land. People are tired, oppressed, yearning for liberation. Into this world comes Jesus, speaking not of rebellion with swords, but of a kingdom within. He tells them the meek shall inherit the earth. He tells them to love even their enemies. He tells them the last will be first. To the powerful, this was madness. To the poor, it was life itself. And so the whispers grew. Who can speak with such authority? Who can forgive sins? Who can calm storms of fear with a single word? Could he truly be the Son of God? But rational analysis demands we ask, did Jesus ever say this of himself? Or did his followers, overwhelmed by his presence, give him a title that grew into a doctrine? History suggests Jesus often called himself the Son of Man, a humble phrase meaning simply a human one. Yet his disciples in their awe reached for stronger language. And language has power. Over decades, stories grew, memories became myth, and myth became theology. Eventually, the church declared him not only Son of God, but God himself. But is that how Jesus wanted to be remembered? Or did he mean to show that the divine can shine through human life, that every person is capable of embodying the sacred? Think carefully here. The Buddha never claimed to be divine. He simply said he was awake. Socrates never claimed godhood. He claimed only to know his own ignorance. Yet both transformed the world. What if Jesus was the same? A man so awake, so alive to truth, so surrendered to love, that others could only describe him in divine terms. From a rational perspective, this does not make him less. It makes him more. Because then, he is not a distant God to worship, but a model for humanity itself. And science adds another layer. Neuroscience tells us that human beings are wired to seek transcendence. We long to touch the infinite, to feel part of something larger than ourselves. Mystical experiences, moments of awe, even deep meditation, can make us feel united with a reality beyond words. Perhaps Jesus lived in this state always. Perhaps his mind and heart were so attuned to the divine essence that his followers saw God in him. To call him the Son of God was the only language they had for such a mystery. Now ask yourself honestly, if you had stood in his presence, felt his compassion, heard him forgive even those who nailed him to wood, would you not too believe he was more than human? Rationally, we may doubt the biology, but spiritually, the experience was real. And in the end, perhaps truth is larger than literal facts. Perhaps the meaning of Son of God is not about DNA, but about destiny. Jesus showed what humanity could be when it becomes a perfect vessel for love. So was Jesus really the Son of God? The rational answer is both yes and no. No, not in the literal sense of being a physical offspring of the creator of galaxies, but yes in the sense that his life revealed divinity in human form, that he was a window into what lies beyond flesh and bone. And if we accept that, then a deeper challenge emerges. He was not meant to be the only one. His message was not worship me, but follow me. He did not say I alone am God's child, but blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called children of God. The real question is not whether Jesus was God's only son. The real question is whether we will live as God's children too. Will we forgive when it costs us? Will we love when it is difficult? Will we stand for truth even if it leads to a cross? Because in the end, what made Jesus extraordinary was not simply who he was, but how he lived. And that, rationally speaking, is the most divine thing a human can ever do. So as this video ends, let this thought stay with you. The mystery of Jesus is not locked in the past. It is alive now. It is in the choice you make today, in the compassion you show, in the truth you dare to speak. Was Jesus really the Son of God? Perhaps the better question is, will you be?